Hola, hola. My name is Ramon, cosmetic formulator and sunscreen fanatic, and today we're coming and talking about how to have a hydrated girl summer in partnership with PURITO. For me, as I mentioned time and time again, the name of the game for me for summer skincare is rich but lightweight hydration. I want a product that is rich in humectants and it's really gonna help to increase and really trap in that hydration in my skin, but I don't wanna feel it. I don't wanna be sticky and heavy and like just really feel it throughout the day, just because when it's really muggy, that's not a cute feeling. And so with that, we're talking about PURITO's 3 new product launches for the summer. They're DermHA-3 Liquid, DermHA-3 Serum, and BHA Refreshing Solution. And so with that, I'm gonna be giving you reviews for each product since I've been using them in my routine now for well over a month. I'm going to be explaining to you how they fit into my routine and also how they keep the skin right, keep me looking glossy, and how they put the glow in Glow by Ramon. Obviously, we're in my bathroom. This is gonna be a routine video, and that means headband time. Let me get this on. Boom. Also worth mentioning, today's video is done in partnership with PURITO. This video is an ad. Huge shout out to PURITO. It's honestly a dream to be able to work with them, so super excited. And also there will be links for the new products in the description box as well. So let me cleanse my face first, and then we'll come back and start talking about the new products. Okay, now that our face is cleansed and still kind of damp, let's get into the toner. Again, it's the DermHA-3 Liquid. That HA3 stands for, first and foremost, 3 different molecular weights of hyaluronic acid. As you know, a really great humectant that really just works to draw moisture to the surface of the skin, help keep your skin nice, hydrated, plump, juicy, everything we love. Also worth mentioning, all the products in the line are also alcohol, fragrance, essential oil free, and they're also vegan. So if you have really sensitive skin, I believe all of these would be a really good option and worth checking out. Beyond the 3 different weights of hyaluronic acid, you also have glycerin, panthenol, you have a couple different glycols, you also have glycerol glucoside, which all just act similarly to hyaluronic acid as really great humectants, really drawing in that hydration and helping keep your skin really, really juicy. You also have allantoin and licorice extract, which help to really soothe the skin. And you also have a bunch of the different derivatives of Centella asiatica, like madecassoside, asiaticoside, madecassic acid, and asiatic acid, which not only help soothe the skin, but also to help strengthen and fortify the skin barrier as well. Obviously with the toner, you want to use it after you cleanse your skin. Bonus points if you use it on damp skin, because again, it just really helps to trap in that hydration, really draw in more hydration to the topmost layers of the skin. And as you saw, I applied it with my hands just by pouring it in and tapping it in. You have the option of also using a cotton pad, or also, pro tip, you can pour it into a spray bottle, mist it on your face while you're doing your skincare routine, but also carry it around with you and use it throughout the day just to keep your skin nice and hydrated, but also to use it to cool off during those hot summer days. Also worth mentioning, these are actually all made with 100% post-consumer resin, and they're also intended to be fully recyclable. So disassemble the whole thing, take off the cap, and peel off the label. Each individual component is intended to be recyclable, and each individual component is also made of recycled material as well. So sustainability. Next, let's get on to the BHA Refreshing Solution. This is a combination exfoliator featuring AHAs in the form of glycolic acid at 7%, citric acid at 0.28%, and then salicylic acid at 2%. And I'm really excited to see salicylic acid more and more in K-Beauty, and I actually think this might be the first K-Beauty product I've ever used that has glycolic acid as well. I have oily acne-prone skin. I need to exfoliate regularly. If not, my congestion goes crazy, I get breakouts, my texture just gets really not cute. And so exfoliating very, very consistently throughout the week is very key for my skin and my skin types, for my skin concerns. There are benefits I think that both AHAs and BHAs have separately that together is just honestly like match made in heaven. AHAs are water-soluble exfoliants. They help aid in the desquamation process. Desquamation, it's your vocabulary word of the day, is basically your skin's natural tendency to shed its like topmost dead layer of skin. With an acid exfoliator, with AHAs, you are helping to aid that process by helping to slough off whatever's at the surface of the skin. That helps with pigment-related issues. Glycolic acid specifically helps with some collagen synthesis. It helps with texture, and more so, AHAs, like glycolic acid, also have really nice humectant benefits. So we're again compounding that humectant benefit in the skincare routine, a necessity for summer for me. BHA, on the other hand, is lipid soluble. It's able to penetrate the pore structure and really help to exfoliate within that pore structure. So you're breaking down any congestion and dead skin cells that might be up in there and helping to prevent congestion. And so again, I love using both of those separately, but together, best of both worlds. Because this is an acid exfoliant, I do not want to put this around my eye area, so I'll be a little bit more meticulous with how I put it on my face by using a PURITO cotton pad. I was really excited to get these. I've been on the hunt for reusable cotton pads just because I don't use cotton pads very, very regularly. I tend to use them for products like this, especially more treatment-based like lightweight hydrators, because I can soak a few of these and really place them like a DIY sheet mask for a more targeted treatments. Doing it with something like this just is a lot more like environmentally sound in my opinion. So super excited for these. And as you can see, I'm taking it on that cotton pad, really saturating that and working it into the areas I primarily want to focus on. My high congestion areas, like right next to my nose and center of my forehead, working it on the bridge of my nose and on the sides, and even my neck. Like I really work to exfoliate my neck as well, just because I feel like it is a neglected area, and all your skincare, in my opinion, should be taken down to at least your chest, honestly, most times. Some other ingredient call outs, obviously we're looking at some more humectants, some glycols, just to really amp up the hydration in the routine. The first ingredient in this is actually willow bark water. I feel like we see willow bark extract very commonly in K-beauty as a quote unquote natural alternative to salicylic acid, and that's why I'm actually more excited to see salicylic acid in Korean skincare products, just because I feel like it's a more recent change. But while we see willow bark extract normally, this is willow bark water, which to me imparts a more soothing anti-inflammatory benefit, which to me is very key to have in an exfoliating product. You're obviously going to have potentially a little bit irritation just by the nature of what exfoliation does. So having some nice anti-inflammatory soothing benefits to offset that is key, just to make sure your skin is in check and you don't really face as adverse of an effect from the exfoliating product as you potentially could. On top of that, you also have arginine, which is a natural moisturizing factor in the skin, as well as, again, going to help reduce any potential irritation you might experience from the product. Then you also have allantoin and licorice, which again, just really great soothing anti-inflammatory ingredients. One thing that I really particularly appreciate that PURITO did with this product is the fact that they specify use this at most 2 to 3 times a week, depending on skin tolerability. I can tolerate frequent exfoliation, but it's not recommended that you should do that. Please don't. Please listen to your skin. A couple of times a week only will be enough for you if you can tolerate that. Work up to that if you're not used to that yet, but also use this only at nights and really sandwich this in your routine with some really soothing products like the other products I'm going to mention, or any of PURITO's other centella-based products, which to me just do wonders to help soothe my skin, calm my skin down, and just keep my skin in check. And the last product we're going to talk about is the DermHA-3 Serum. And serums universally just have super concentrated benefits to them. And what this is a simple but beautiful super hydrator. This really just takes the benefits we already saw in the DermHA-3 Liquid and just like multiplies it by 1,000. So this has a lot of the same humectants, the same glycols. It has the madecassoside and all of the centella derivatives in it. So it's going to help just really hydrate your skin, as well as to help really soothe the skin. And as you can see, there's just a really nice viscosity and richness to the product. To me, it low-key can feel like a more thin consistency snail mucin. Just really nice, rich in hydration. It has those nice soothing benefits to it, just because you also have the allantoin and the licorice extract in there. You also have an ingredient called hydroxyacetophenone, which technically is part of the preservative system, but also in itself imparts some nice antioxidant benefits, which I always love in a serum, especially I'm going to be using it for daytime as well. But to me, this is just a very simple, straight to the point, but very effective hydrating serum. Works beautifully day and night. And what I really appreciate about it is the fact that this is the one product that I feel like I can use it by itself, both day and night, or it, again, can fit really beautifully into a routine and just compound the benefits that I really look for in the summertime. In the daytime, rinsing my face off, applying this while it's still damp, and then applying my sunscreen for the day on top just really helps give me really hydrated, glowy skin throughout the day, helps really regulate my sebum production so I don't get really, really oily, but helps keep me nice and radiant. And then at night, fitting this in with the HA3 toner, fitting it in with my other serums and my moisturizer really just helps to compound the hydration and make sure my skin is nicely nourished at night. I would say if you're used to the buffet serum from PURITO, this definitely is similar in terms of the hydration vibes. To me, it's a little bit more lightweight, but at the same time, a little bit more viscous. Like there's a little bit more of a tackiness to it, and that's why it kind of reminds me of more of a snail mucin type texture. But I definitely, if your goal is hydration focus, the DermHA-3 serum is a little bit more appropriate. And then depending on what day part you're in, if this was the morning time, I obviously would be going in with my sunscreen right after all this hydration, but it's nighttime right now, so I'm gonna be going in with a moisturizer instead, and I'm gonna be using actually the Centella Green Level Eye Cream. I have a love-hate relationship with eye cream, and this is one that's actually not a bad product. I mentioned this in a monthly favorite just because it's actually really cute, but the texture itself is so nice that I actually just like using it all over my face. And plus it has that really signature like PURITO bergamot smell I really like. What's really nice though about the DermHA-3 line is the fact that they're fragrance-free, essential oil-free, alcohol-free, So they're a really, really good option for anyone with really, really sensitive skin. But I also love a fragrance. And so with that, that is my Hydrated Girl Summer skincare routine done in partnership with PURITO, featuring their new DermHA-3 line as well as their AHA BHA Refreshing Solution. Look at me. Glow by who? Glow by Ramon. Told you. Make sure you check the links in the description box if you're interested in getting any of these products. Definitely worth trying out if you want to be glowy and dewy for the summer. Huge shout out to PURITO. Thank you so much for partnering with me. Dream come true, honestly. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell, so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and fancy related content on my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.